we go. All right. Yep, we're spectating. Good. Okay. Not as many people here today. Shit. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to OFR. Bob's your uncle back here again, this time actually properly spectating. And we're here for Division 4, here at the Red Bull Ring. And it looks like we got ourselves a wet, or quali, but I'm not sure about a wet race. I'm just gonna possibly ask for a weather report, hopefully. We got a Red Bull coming out right now. I think that might be Jedi. I'm just gonna get my telemetry stuff ready. And yeah, I think that is Jedi, so I'm gonna try and scroll down to him right now. Yep, that is Jedi. Just asking for a quick weather report. As getting the weather is always nice, so looks like full wets for qualifying today. And we got Jedi out on is the first driver to come out of the pits. So I wonder if it will be a wet race, because if it's a wet race, that will make everything nice. And yeah, so far everything's been going pretty good. So Jedi's just about to cross the line to start his hot lap. Hopefully he doesn't get caught in traffic too badly. He might pull up on, I think that is Benji right now. It's either, no, it's his teammate, Male Hunter UK. And it looks like the race is dry from what I'm getting from some of the weather reports. But we got a wet quali on our hands, which I really enjoy, so I hope we can get a good qualifying in and then have a good race. Hopefully it transitions into the wet. But we got ourselves a yellow flag back in Sector 1. Had a car possibly come off. But Jedi is, so far, he's just doing a really good lap, doing a good job of just keeping the car on the track. And I think we're trying to have Vilsec join in. He was just having a bit of, I think, connection issues, or he was just a bit behind on schedule, so he is trying to join right now, so we will have Vilsec in the race, I think. And so Jedi is just about to cross the line. He's going to cross the line with a... Did he invalidate? I couldn't tell if he invalidated. Oh, there it is. There's his time. And there's, we can see we got Vilsec in, so he's able to join. Avi has left the session. Lycus sets the new fastest lap with a 1 minute 14.8, and then Santu crosses the line with a 120.0. Hopefully he can make a good recovery after that. We're gonna ride on board with a male human actually right now, and he is just started his or he's just about to finish his hot lap. He's driving the Haas today, and he's gonna come around the final turn here at the Red Bull Ring, and he's gonna cross the line with a 117.3. So not too bad so far. Vilsec's managed to get his car ready, so he is in the racing point. I'm gonna ride on board with his teammate Benji as he just crosses the line with a 1 minute 18.6. So not a too bad lap there from those two gentlemen. But now we got Super Bounty crossing the line to start his hot lap. We're gonna ride on board with him. He's just gonna brake just barely before the 100 meter board, and now he's gonna go down towards turn 2, which is that tight hairpin in my opinion. Now he's gonna brake just after the, or just at the 100 meter board. Gets a nice exit out, locked up a little bit, so that might hamper him back a little bit, but hopefully not too badly. And Jedi seems to be having a bit of issues, and Cam's now beaten Leica, so Cam now holds fastest lap. Jedi locks up massively going into, I think that is turn... I'm gonna go by the F1 track map, and that is turn 6. Yeah, now he's coming around turn 9, about to hit turn 10. And he's gonna cross the line with a 1 minute 15, so maybe those lockups didn't hamper him too much. Yeah, and we got I think that's Random Serious who's off. Yes, it is. Came off after turn 8. And Vilsec, he's just about to cross the line. He's gone through the final turn. He's gonna cross the line, and oh wait, that's I think the start of his lap. I don't know what is going on with my internet stuff today, but maybe invalidated. I didn't see, but Vilsec is now on his hot lap, so we're gonna ride on board with him. He locks up going into turn 2 or turn 3, whichever you prefer calling. I'm gonna call it turn 2. How about? Now he's heading down towards turn 3, which almost, the corner style, it reminds me very much of a lot wider variation of Bahrain. Because you're going downhill, and it's also very much mirrored, but Vilsec just set a fastest middle sector. He set the fastest first sector, so I'm going to be impressed to see what his time is. He's just going to barely break the 300 kilometer meter. Or the 300 kilometer barrier. He's about to cross the line. He's going to take 4th place. So he separates Super Bounty and Leica. And now... So Santu currently holds the lap record right now. Or the fast lap, and then followed by him is Cam, Leica, our boy Vilsec, who's just gone purple in the first sector, so he's going for another hot lap. Then Random Serious and Super Bounty, followed then by Jedi, Extreme, Bondavin, Benji, Male Human UK, and Avi GT, who still hasn't set a lap. Vilsec sets the purple or fastest middle sector. I'm tripping over my own words now. And he's just about to go through the final turn in that pink Mercedes. Doesn't invalidate, which is a bit surprising considering how wide he went there, but he is going to take P2 now. So he's just behind Santu. Only a few tenths separate the two, if I'm correct. Gap to the leader. Yeah, only 4 tenths separate them. And then, yeah, the rest of the pack is also not as bunched up as we thought. We got some drivers on possibly the intermediates. So we might be seeing some drivers getting ready to go on intermediates today. Santu, he's, I think, he's thinking about going on those tires right now. Just seeing who else is out there right now. We got Super Bounty, he's, I think, on an in-lap now. Leica's in the pits, he's thinking about the inters. I think everybody's going to be pitting in for the inters pretty quick here. Because if we look at Jedi, he's still on an outlap. Did he pit again? Or is the game bugging? I don't know. Just trying to see if anybody is out right now, but they don't know, I think, whether it's time or not for the intermediates. So and Avi is the only driver so far who has not set a time on the timing sheets right now. So so Santu is the first driver of those intermediate runners to head out. So I wonder how much pace these intermediates will give the drivers. So it still does look fairly wet out there, but it also does look a bit light, I will admit. Like if we look here, it does look like it's starting to clear up a bit of rain, but it's light rain now, so it's no longer heavy. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Just overall, like, so far we got ourselves an interesting qualifying. It's almost going to be a mirror, I think, of the Styrian Grand Prix, where it's just going to be the exact same as the Styrian Grand Prix, where we got a wet quality dry race, and Santu invalidates in the final corner, so he's got another lap to. He's got pretty much another few laps to put some heat into those tires. Leica, though, he's on a hot lap, and he's just gone through the first corner there, and he's just getting ready to launch, and he's down that straight there. And Santu, I think he spun. I would cut, but I want to stay on Leica. Leica's just gone through turn 3, through turn 4, and now into turn 5, into 6, and then into 7. This is turn 8 in my opinion. Here he comes through turn 8, drops it down to 5th, up to 6th. Let's see what he drops it down to. He's going to keep it down in 4th. Quick shifts to 5th gear again. How much pace will Leica have? He takes 4th place. So maybe those inters are starting to put in some quick lap times, but Super Bounty, he's still on the wet tires, so I think he's finding that it's best suited for the wet tires, like the full wets right now. So oh no, he's going into the pit. So for the pit lane, you have to take you cannot cut the white line. You have to take the main pit entry. And Avi's having a bit of internet issues, I think, as he is just disconnected from the lobby. Now Santu's on a hot lap, and he's just gone through sector 2, coming down here to the final 2 corners, turn 8 and 9, and he keeps it on the track without invalidating. So he's gonna cross the line, and he improves by 3/10. So Santu takes fastest lap. So he's pretty much a full second almost ahead of the field right now on those intermediates. A lot of these drivers have got to be really quick now, as there's not much time left in qualifying to set another lap time. So drivers got to be quick on their out laps and in laps if they're on the wet tire. So some of these drivers may miss out, possibly because of how much time it takes to go into the pits. And Avi has managed to join back, so good to see that. Like us trying to set another lap time. We got a yellow flag in sector 1. We got a yellow flag there. Question from Johto: will it be a wet race? Unfortunately, no. Welcome to the Styrian Grand Prix. It's good to have you here, Johto. I'm just trying to joke around right now. Yeah, a lot of drivers right now who are, I think a driver that won't be able to improve possibly will be Jedi, because he is right now in sector 2, and yeah, and no, he's still on the full wets. And right now, I think the intermediates are actually the best tire to be on right now. That's Leica. Was just letting a driver by? I think so. You think he's trying to conserve fuel or ERS, but I'm gonna ride back on board with Jedi. Let's see where Jedi's head's at. He is just coming around the final 2 corners. Couldn't see what his sector time was, but oh, he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. No. And Santu sets a new fastest lap. And Cam, he's starting to catch up to Santu. Or can't. Yeah, I'm tripping up on words again. I'm gonna watch. Oh, an Extreme won't be able to set a new lap time. And Benji's, I think he was on a hot lap, and I don't know what his teammate's doing. The 2 Hasses, though, they'll be starting beside each other on the grid. And I think we're also going to be seeing the 2 Williams start beside each other. Never mind, Vondeven crosses the line. Joe 2 asks who else is watching. I'm not even sure, bud. I'm just a guy who's viewing the stuff. I'm just the commentator. I don't know who all is watching. So I hope we can have some good conversations get started during the race, in case possibly it gets a bit boring. But I don't think it will get too boring, because, well, it's Austria. Stuff can happen left and right. We could have a Max Verstappen moment. So here's our final grid positions. We got Random Sirius, followed by Santu, Vilsec, Cam, Leica, Super Bounty, Bondavin, Jedi, Extreme, Benji, Male Human, and Avi, who was unable, I think, to set a lap time. We're having a bit of a glitch right now with qualifying, because it should be over. I think Jedi's gone for more than 1 lap. Why? You sure it's a commentator's curse there, Johto? Because, like, man. I mean, did you see any Italians come on track yet? Like, to pour some oil? I don't know. Though I guess we are going to be getting a hot lap from Jedi. I don't know why he hasn't retired the car, but oh well. I guess we're going to see a hot lap. Or another out lap. Can somebody explain to me what is happening now? I think the game broke. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Something bad's happening. Alright. Oh, now it's working. What the frick? Oh. Alright, we are getting returned to the lobby. We will be back in just a short moment. I'm not going to end the stream though. I think. I'm just going to double check. Well, alright, anyone got any predictions right now, considering we saw the grid order? Anyone got any good predictions? Johto, you got any good predictions? Somebody give me predictions now. Because I like predictions. I still have not received that invitation. Or maybe I have. And I'm just blind and stupid. I don't think it was my connection, Johto, because I usually have a fairly stable connection. So... I need invite right now. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the lobby and then wait. Nobody giving me invites. So we are just gonna be waiting here for a minute. We will be here for as long as it takes. Guess we could view the showroom. Could see some interesting livery changes. I don't mind it, but I still prefer, I'm starting to prefer the silver. I preferred the black lettering, to be honest. I very much preferred the black lettering. Sorry if this is getting really boring, everybody, but it's like we were having connection issues, or the lobby freaking glitched out. Red Bull livery, in my opinion, still best livery. McLaren livery, in my top 10. Shoot, I didn't save that one highlight reel that I had of a classic race where I was driving, this little beast right here around Japan. Once we see it, there we go. I did have a highlight reel, but I forgot to save it, my bad. But it was a really good race. So pretty much what happened was going from first, or not from first, from almost dead last all the way to first. And making the final lap pass at the final chicane. Like, that was a phenomenal comeback. And there we go, we got our invite now. So we are back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. We just got some connection issues to solve. And then we are good, comrades. Yeah, it was a really good race. I really wish I saved it, because then I could have shown it briefly. There was a few moments where it wasn't the cleanest racing, but I had one of the best battles with a Braun GP. I did like a little bit of a switchback out of the exit of the final chicane. Got a really nice exit out of there, so, and we kept it very, very clean. Your prediction is Leica to win? That's a very solid prediction. I could agree with that. I would go with him or Vilsec. That's my prediction. Maybe we could see Santu get a win. Or Santi. We could see Santi get a win. Santi, you better win, my friend. We need you to win. You haven't gotten a win yet. At least I don't think he has. You've gotten many, many podiums. But looks like we found the culprit of the connection issues. I will not mention who it is because reasons, and just not my place to mention. But alright, here's another question. We're doing a little bit of a trivia. What year did Mika Hakkinen win a world? What years did Mika Hakkinen win a world championship? That's my question. I don't think Santu would spin at the final corner. I think he's better than that. He's a good, strong racer, and I know it. There's no way he would spin at the final corner. I think you are correct about that. I don't even know myself. Let's look it up. Okay, so Mika Hakkinen won in 1998 and 1999. Those were the years that he won. Not 2001. That, from like, I think it was 2000 to 2004, Michael Schumacher dominated. Because I think that's like during the time of when Michael Schumacher dominated, and Mika Hakkinen was kind of like that was kind of like the final thing that Schumacher had to conquer before he could become the 7-time world champion that he is now, and the 7-time world champion that Lewis Hamilton is matching, that I feel like is also partially I'll give Hamilton credit. He did earn a lot of his world champions, beating guys like Nico Rosberg, Kimi Räikkönen, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel. Some really tough competition. But then ever since I think 2017, it's just been kind of easy at times for him because the car is just way too dominant. Especially last year. Last year was a really easy season for him. Though to be fair though, Ferrari was fairly dominant in this at the start of the second half of the season, but then this year it's just all Mercedes. And it really, really bugs me. I will admit it. It just bugs me how dominant they are. I want to see other teams win, so. Yeah, 2018 was close, I will admit it. Yeah, that was also a pretty close battle. Sebastian Vettel could have been a 5-time world champ. Yep. Yeah, Lewis is now just plopping on Valtteri. I miss the days of Nico Rosberg, even though I wasn't. Yeah, Ferrari did have a shot in 2017. Yeah, those were like the 2 years that they had a good shot at beating Mercedes. After that, in my opinion, it was just gone. Alright, looks like everybody's ready. I'm in spectator mode. We are good. Let's get this race underway finally. Here at Spielberg. At the Red Bull. I tried rolling my R's. The Red Bull Ring. There we go. My voice wasn't letting me fucking roll my R's. The thing is, I find it hard to complain at Mercedes about them just doing better than everyone else. Blame's gotta be the other. Yeah, you can make a case for that, but it's just like, I don't know, it just bugs me at times. That's all. It just bugs me way too much. That's like the only thing that really just bugs me. But to be fair though, people were probably saying the same thing back when Sebastian Vettel was dominating F1, if I'm correct. People were probably saying the same thing from 2010 to 2013. Holy crap, the audience is loud. We can hear them. Here we go, we got the audience with us. Oh, they're loud. The in-game audience. Jeez, man. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Like they were probably complaining about like Red Bull being way too dominant during their dominant era of the end of the at the start of the 2010s. Then after that, after 2014, they were freaking screwed because Mercedes built they. Yeah, everyone hates Vettel. I don't know. I like Vettel actually, or well, hated. Yeah. Everybody loves him now. Like, that's the funny thing. He used to be one of the more disliked drivers. Now he's like the most beloved driver. In my opinion. Like, he's so likable. I don't know what it is about him, but he's just likable. Even when he was a bad guy, and like when I saw some of the stuff he did as a bad guy, or like being the absolute bad guy or something like that, he was like still very likable and like he's good. But Hamilton is different the way he is. But enough about real life F1. We got OFR now. We got our race underway. And we got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out and away we go. And everybody seems to be getting away very well. Random Series has got a very good jump. Vilsec got the jump on Santu. But I don't know who got a better exit out of that first turn there. And we're getting a run down towards turn 2. And Santu's going very, very wide. He's going to try and defend his position against Vilsec, and he's going to try and sneak down the inside on Random Series. They're going to go wheel to wheel, and Santu takes the lead. What a start from Santu. Good job. Wow. That was a really, really good start from Santu right there. And Jedi, he's lost 4 positions off the start of the race. We got a yellow flag in Sector 2, and it is Jedi. He's off at turn 3. But everybody else seems to be handling their race very well. But we got Male Human in the back, going very, very slow. And we got a giant train of cars coming down our way, down the main straight. And we got Leica just about to overtake. Has just overtaken Cam. He leaves him enough space, but squeezes him in. They go into the wall. And Cam's out. How is Leica still going? And with no wing damage. What the heck? What? Okay, you gotta give him possibly a GOAT achievement for that. We got a safety car now. So this is gonna... Well, your prediction could still happen there, Johto. Because look in the top corner. Look, it's a blessing from the gods. It's a safety car. It's what we needed about 2 hours ago for Lex. Rest in pieces, my man. I feel bad. If you're seeing this, Lex, I feel bad for how your race went today. I was rooting for you, man. Okay, so I'm just looking up the field. Nobody seems to be going into the pits. To be fair, though, it is a fairly early safety car, and... Oh, Jedi retires! Why would he do that? You just had a safety car. Yeah, we needed it for you, Johto, as well. Just so then you could catch up to your teammates, so then we couldn't have possibly a real life F1 moment. Points for all. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, pretty much points for all who finish. So Santu leads the race right now after a really good start. If there was a replay function, I would love to get a good catch of the replay. Oh, like if somebody needs to like give some extra footage, like we need to put up one guy I think after the race should go into the replay mode and then like insert like good replays. I feel like after the race, go into the replay mode and then just catch some highlights and stuff. Then we could get a nice ESPN highlight reel. So Johto, are you going to change your prediction or are you going to keep it? That's my question right now. Are you keeping your prediction? Because Leica could make a comeback. He has no wing damage after that incident. Miraculously. I don't know how he doesn't have the damage. You're going to keep it? You're going to keep Leica for victory? Alright. That's a fairly solid point. That's a very solid prediction still. Like, I still think it's a good prediction. Even if he's right now currently dead last in the race, like, he could make that serious comeback. You know he's got that pace. Though, for me, I think he could make it back to... Is ghosting on? Because Leica ghosted through Cam. I don't know. I actually didn't even see. I mean, I could probably look back in the stream and actually catch it, possibly. I'm actually going to do that right now. Let me look back in the stream. Ghosting. Nope, ghosting was off. But let me check in the final moments. Yeah, ghosting was off. Yeah, so ghosting was off, dude. I don't know what happened there. That was a scary situation, I will admit. Did it say safety car was in the slap or nah? No. But we do now have Avi getting a 5-second time penalty. Bed. Oh, safety car is in the slap, I think. Is it? It is. It is. Safety car is in the slap, and we're back, and I didn't even realize it because I was distracted by doing the highlight reel, but we're back underway here, and we got Santu just getting a nice exit. He's pulled away perfectly from the pack, and I think we're going to get Vilsek trying to make a move on Random Serious now. And he is. He's going to make the move, and he's going to go down the inside. And he makes the move stick. He makes a really nice move there. So a good move there from Vilsek. And now we got ourselves some really nice action happening right now. I'm going to scroll back. And it looks like Bondovin's going wheel to wheel with a super bounty. And he's gotten past him, I think. But he's leaving him enough space to keep the fight alive. And this is why I like safety cars. Because we get nice battles right off the bat. And, yeah, so we got some really good battles happening. We got Abby GT trying to battle it out with Benji. But he's used up all of his ERS. Benji is managing his ERS a lot more, and Leica's going to possibly get into the mix. He's gotten past Extreme. It looks like Benji's losing the rear just a little bit. I'm going to ride on board with Leica. And he's getting chased down by Extreme. Extreme might get him here. Leica's going to leave him the space. And that's how you leave the space there, ladies and gentlemen. Following the great words of Fernando Alonso. All the time you have to leave a space. And Bondovin, he's struggling. He's about to lose possibly a position to Leica. Leica is already making that comeback. He's already gained 2 places after the safety car restart. So Leica's on a tear right now. After suffering no damage to his car after that massive collision with Cam. And he's gonna, oh, he goes wide. And he gets past Benji. I don't think there was much space for him to try and do that cleanly, so or to the best of his ability. And Extreme has gotten past, I think, Benji, or they're going wheel to wheel. And Leica, he's gonna try and make a move down the inside on Avi. And does he get it? He does! What a move there from Leica. Leica has already gained 4 positions. We got ourselves a good race on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the action that I need. Yeah, sorry, I just realized that it was wasn't in intervals. I got you, fam. I got you, Johto. I got you covered, my man. But Leica, he's making the comeback right now. He's on a tear right now, but he's using up a lot of his ERS. He's got to calm down and stop using that ERS so much, because he's got to save it for that big comeback right now. Just looking at some of the other battles right now, I'm gonna ride on board with Extreme, as he's thinking about, he was thinking about going on the inside of Benji right there. Benji loses the rear just a little bit there, and that's gonna possibly cost him. Extreme shifts it into overtake. He's got the DRS wide open, and he's gonna make it look easy going into turn 3. And Extreme moves up the place. And now he's going to try and chase down Bondavin. And Super Bounty, he's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh no, he's only 4 seconds behind his teammate. That'll put him, if this were like the final few laps, that would put him 7 seconds behind his teammate right now. But Leica, he is on a tear right now. I think he's just about to get an Avi now. No, he's not gonna make that move. He's gonna back out. He's gonna play it calm and safe. And we got ourselves a battle between Extreme and Bondavin, and he gets around him right there. What a move. What a move from Extreme there. But now Leica, he's trying to chase down that good old Avi GT. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got Leica coming down there, back straight here. Coming down towards the final 2 corners, sitting down that Avi GT and that nice old Williams there with that RBC sponsorship for the Royal Bank of Canada. So we got some Canadian sponsors on that Williams right there, even though it's a British racing team, but no longer owned by British owners. I think they're now owned by American owners. But now we got Leica going down the main straight here, this straight here, and he's gonna look on the outside of it, down the inside on Avi GT, and Avi locks up, and Leica's gonna make that move look very easy there. He's gonna get a nice exit right there. And he's got the DRS, and there we go. We got a nice overtake there from Leica. And there we go. He's moved up back to 5th place. And he's back right where we started. Everybody is on the same amount of lap old tires. You know, scroll down to Bondavin. He's chasing down right now that good old Extreme feller right there. Oh, I'm having way too much fun today. You're seeing the wacky doodle variation of me today. And Avi, he's got the DRS on Leica, but I think he's gonna possibly try and save the move for this little section here. Let's see, no overtake. Let's see, Leica, he's only 1 second behind Super Bounty. He's on a tear right now. He's gonna make that comeback, I think. man. We got ourselves a nice little battle here, fellas. And now we got Heavy GT trying to possibly catch back up to that Leica. And that nice little McLaren right there, they're only like 2 meters wide or 2 meters long. I don't know how long these cars are, but I know how wide they are. I think that'd be 2 meters wide, and now Avi's gonna take a lot of curb upon entrance and exit of turn 1. And now he's coming down that main straight right there. He's got the DRS wide open. I don't know why I'm sounding like I'm commentating NASCAR, but I can. I'm gonna stop doing that for now. I'm only gonna do that sometimes, but it's fun to overtake. Alright, so we got back to being more serious for a minute. Oh, that was super fun. I think it was either Super Bounty or Leica who locked up right there. I think Avi might possibly get in the mix here. Avi will, I think, overtake them eventually because, well, he's got that fresher rubber. Because, well, he's got this thing called a medium tire on, so I think he might get that overtake eventually. Or no. Oh, never mind, that's not Avi who has that medium tire on. That'd be Extreme who's got that medium tire on. But depending on how much wear and tear they've done to these tires, oh boy. Santu, I can see, is taking up a big, massive lead. He's got 5 seconds on the other top 3. And like, is he gonna send a move down the inside on Super Bounty? He is, and he locks up. They're gonna go wheel to wheel, and I think because of that lock up, Super Bounty got a way better exit. But Leica, he is not gonna back down from a fight. And they're gonna go wheel to wheel. Can we see a nice overtake? There we go. We got a nice overtake there from Leica on Super Bounty. He has made it all the way to 4th place right now. Can he use that? Can he use now the clear air to lose these 2 cars behind him and chase down Random Series, the other Ferrari? Leica's going into the pits. He's into the pits. I'm gonna view Leica, see what his tire selection is. What is his tire selection right now? Let's see. He's gonna put on the mediums. He's gonna put the tire on that Johto couldn't put on earlier. Or maybe he just didn't think of it. But Leica's got a lot of ground to gain. He's all the way back in 9th place again, but we got to keep in mind, every driver ahead of him has got to pit eventually. I'm going to ride on board with Avi, who is currently on the tail of one good old-fashioned Super Bounty. No drivers in the top 3 have pitted yet. Leica is the only one who's gone into the pits. Leica's already got past Benji. And he's going to make that move nice and stick. And he's going to make it stick nice and smoothly. Avi and Super Bounty, they're going wheel to wheel through turn 1. And we got ourselves some nice battles going on here. Johto says undercut is strong here. That is true. It's almost like Singapore, where the undercut is super strong. Super Bounty is trying to possibly gain that position back, though I don't know how much tire life he's got left. He's done 14 laps on those soft tires. Leica pit in with, I think it was like 11 lap old mediums, or not mediums, softs. So we got Leica gone into the pits, and he's, I think, the only one, I think, right now who's in the pits. Oh, we got 2 drivers in the pits. It's Super Bounty and Avi. And it looks like the Ferrari of Super Bounty is going to put on those beefy mediums. And then Avi, he's got a time penalty. He's dealing with penalties. That's going to cost him some major time. He's lost a position to Super Bounty. And Leica. Leica gets the undercut on Super Bounty. And Avi. So Leica's already back in 6th place. And if I check the gap to the leader, that puts him only 29 seconds behind the leader. And Vilsek, he's into the pits. Now, Vilsek's in. Same with Random Serious. Random Serious, he's going on the mediums. And then Vilsek, he's also on the mediums. Leica close to Bonavin, yes he is. They're just coming around the final turn now, and Leica, I think, got a way better exit because of those fresher tires. And he's just gonna blast right past the Williams there. And now he can chase down the next car ahead of him, Extreme. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but the only thing that came to mind was a fruit. And Male Human's gone into the pits. He's pitted for the mediums. A lot of drivers are now starting to come in for the mediums. Santi's in. Santi's in. Santi's in. Now, will he be able to get that free pit stop in on Vilsek? I think he will. It's going to be close. Let's see where Vilsek is. He's had to have put in one of his fastest laps ever. But no, Santi still comes out with a 3-second gap. So Leica, by my calculations, is only 9 seconds behind. Yep, 9 seconds behind. Only driver who hasn't pit yet is Bondavin, who's on 17-lap old softs. Like, holy crap, man. Gotta know your limits, my man. Know your limits, sir. But Leica's got that. Leica does have the older tires, and Santi picks up a 3-second time penalty. No, Santi, my man. You can't do that. You're winning. You're winning. And Vilsek puts in the fastest lap. Santi, you are winning. You need to win to get your first win. But Leica, though, he's making a very good... He's got some good pace right now. It's almost getting to the Stinson-like pace on the track right now. But not Stinson. But he's almost getting to that pace, but... it's been a really good race so far. The only major gap is between the two Hasses and Benji and Avi. Didn't know that Bonavin did that. It's intriguing. So apparently he races listening to Unlimited. No limits. Me, depending on the track, I'm listening to either Russian hard bass or some Euro beats. And Bonavin picks up another penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so he's gone into the pits, I think. Yeah, he has, and now Avi's ahead of him. And now Leica, he's trying to close that gap in on the Ferrari of Random Serious. Just looking at Vilsek, he's slowly catching Santi, but Santi's also pulling away really quickly. Hey Johto, where's that spin you said if I said his name? Because, well, if you look here, he hasn't spun yet. He's driving with care. He's driving with a man on a mission. He's already got 3 seconds on the car behind. And he's managing his ERS like a champ right now. Yeah, I know it will be my fault, but the word that more comes to mind is, one that one certain Italian man likes to say. Can you say it in the chat for me, please? Because I don't want to say it. Because I'm scared of who it might affect. But we got Super Bounty in right now. He's about to make a charge against Extreme, who's on those way older medium tires. 20 laps on those. He's got to be coming into the pits pretty quick here. You're not doing it? Come on. I won't even say it. That's the thing. I won't even say it either. Unless it's the final lap. Actually, you know what? Just to make things interesting, I might say it pretty quick here. So, Extreme's gonna head into the pits right now. So, Super Bounty and Avi are gonna move ahead of Extreme. Spaghetti. That's another way of saying it. I've never heard anybody call it spaghetti. Or spaghetti. But Avi, as we see here, we got Avi overtaking Super Bounty in that Ferrari. Though I think before the race began, I did see briefly Matteo Binotto briefly hit the track trying to make some slippery spots, but I don't know if it was too effective because we haven't seen any effective oil traps right now. Otherwise, we'd be seeing a good old thing known as the spaghetti. The spaghetti. I'm just looking at some of the other gaps right now. Not really anything of note. And we got a yellow flag somewhere. Who is that? Is that Male Hunter who hit the wall, or was it Santi? It was Male Hunter. But he doesn't seem to have any wing damage, so I'm gonna check Santi quickly. No, it's not. Nobody has any wing damage, so possibly just a... So maybe we did hear a bit of a spaghetti. Or spaghetti, spaghetti. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out a way to say it without being like, ooh, I want to say the actual word. Super Bounty's trying to make a nice little comeback. He picks up a 3-second time penalty. Oh, he might have just got out of the way. Yeah, that's actually a good point right there. Yeah, he might have just was trying to move out of the way. Trying not to hold up anybody. Let's see. Let's see what he does for Vilsek. Is he just trying to do that for Vilsek? I think so. Vilsek's going to try and catch that slipstream. Trying to make it easier for him. There we go. And Vilsek, though, he locks up massively going into turn 3 or turn 4 in F1, in real life F1 logic. And Extreme sets a fast slap. He's got Bondovin in his sights. He's going to make a move on him. Oh, man. Extreme. My boy. My boy Extreme Kumquat. It's a this is what I just said is a reference to an old YouTube video that I saw. It's not dirty or anything, it's just literally a fruit. So, yeah, if you're wondering what the context of that was, it's that. 25 laps to go, almost 10 to go, and Leica's still in 4th place. He's gotta try and make a dent into that gap. He's got 3 seconds on him, but I don't know if it's enough. You also have a kumquat candle. Yes. They're very interesting, that kind of fruit, I will admit. I've eaten one, they're like a very, very sour orange. That's kind of what I view it as. It's just a very sour orange. Now, how much time will Leica lose possibly to that back marker of male human? Hopefully not too much time. Oh, Leica, you should be using that DRS, man, to your advantage. Could have gained some extra time, man. But he is going to use it to his advantage here. So he's going to open up the DRS, but that's just going to give him a little bit of a boost. So then he can close the gap to Random Serious. I was about to say Super Bounty, but I just remembered Super Bounty is behind Avi. And thus, I make myself look like an idiot. Again. Like, he's just cruising right now. He's having a nice old fashioned race today. And I think I could see him making a podium, but I don't know if he could take the win now. I think Santi might have this one locked up. We've only got like 9 laps to go, and Santi's got a 5-second gap to Vilsec right now. And Leica, he's just having a nice race. Let's hop on board with our good old buddy here from Europe, known as Santi or Santu or Pingu. However you would like to call him, or however he would like to be named on commentary. I will name him Jeff. I'm just kidding. You are Pingu, Santi, and Santu. He's from Argentina. Yeah, he is. I just couldn't remember what his flag was. And what country he was from. But we shall name him whatever he would like. But for now, I will call him Santu, Santu, or Pingu. Or maybe Jeff. Or Bartholomew, because why not? I'm just trying to have fun. I'm a bit of a jokester today. I'm just happy to be back in the commentary booth. Like I kept saying in D3, I'm just happy to be in this nice little booth. Even though it's just my couch. But Santi, he's got a nice sizable gap on Vilsec and Random Serious. So if I look at the leader gap, 12 seconds. I don't know if Leica's gonna be able to make that gap up. I don't know if he'll be able to close the distance for a win, but unless we see a safety car and alright, you know what, I'm just gonna say it just to make it interesting. If we see a Binala, that will help Leica possibly take the victory. I just want the race to be interesting. That's why I say this. That's why I say the word that really should not be mentioned on commentary, because it usually brings bad luck. And every time I've said it, it's affected somebody. And not only on commentary, but just in general. Yeah, he does look planted, very stable there, Johto. I do agree with that statement there. But who knows? A little too much power on the throttle, or just too much tire wear, and you could see him go facing the other way and everybody's gonna say, Spinala. I gotta make it nice and firm, just to make my point clear. Not really anybody close on track. The closest battle is Laika and Random Serious with a 1.6 second gap that really hasn't changed that much. No, I'm officially saying the word. I want Santi to win. I also do want Santi to win, but I want Laika to be on the podium, in my opinion. But he's just trying to work hard for it right now. He's trying to catch up to that Ferrari. But yeah, so far this has been a pretty good race. I will admit it is a nice race, and I'm really thrilled with how just honestly I feel like at times this race has had more battles than D3 today. Come on, Laika, you can close the gap, my friend. I'm surprised the gap hasn't been reduced at all. It's only going down like by a 10th. Or not even. Let's just jump into whatever. Seems to be very inconsistent at the moment. Yeah, he does. Unless there's a safety car. Gotta keep in mind, there is still potential for a safety car. Like possibly caused by back markers, or somebody losing the rear of the car. Gotta keep in mind, he's still got that safety car aspect possibly. You may have that random effect. That was so dumb. I'm sorry. Alright, everybody, you can roast me in the comments right now for saying that. Y'all can roast me. Abby picks up another 3-second time penalty. Y'all can roast me in the comments for making that really dumb joke. Fire. I don't know if that's like saying that my joke was fire or if it was like fire bad. But oh well. I'm just trying to have fun. We got a yellow flag in sector 2. Could this bring out the safety car? Who is it? Is it male human? It is. Does he have any wing damage? I'm trying to see. Game. Let me see. Yeah, I know you're... Yeah, true. Y'all be roasting. No wing damage. No wing damage. Another spin for the gentleman there. Vroom, vroom. Cars are nice. Yikes. Ah, shit. I dropped my controller. I'm now just fidgeting with stuff. I be fidgeting with stuff, the doctor be fidgeting. I be Dr. Edward Richtofen now. A very bad Edward Richtofen. But still Dr. Edward Richtofen. And Leica seems to be closing the gap. Just slightly. But it's been also very consistent. Oh, Connor said the word. We got a Spinala in the chat. We got his Spinala. We got his Spinala. Alright. Now who's gonna be that man who does that? Will it be Santi? Will it be Vilsec? Will it be Random Series? Will it be Leica? Could it be Avi? Could it be Super Bounty? Could it be Extreme? Could it be Bondavin? Could it be Benji boy? Or could it be male human hunter? Or male human UK? A little wiggle from Santi out of 3. Yeah. Just a little wiggle. Ooh, tires could explode. Nah, tires won't explode, man. I don't think I've ever seen tires just explode. I mean, I've seen them explode off of an axle, but not off of a car itself. I've never seen punctures in the league races. I've never seen punctures. Like, can anybody name a time when in the league race we've had punctures? If not, then yeah, no punctures have ever happened. Puncture. Leica's only a second away. Is just barely over a second away from Super Bounty. Or not Super Bounty, Random Series. Yeah, it would be interesting to see a tire just randomly blow up. And male humans just retired from the session. Now, can we get a view of what just happened? Okay, he's just pulled off to the side, I think, so. Yeah, Hamilton at Silverstone, yeah, that's happening. Though that was real life F1, not OFR. And we got Santi here. He's had this race in the pocket of his hand. The entire race. He's had the momentum with him the entire race. I think he might have just quit. If you're wondering, Johto, for male human, I think he quit. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he did. It looked like he just pulled over. We got a yellow flag in sector 1. We got a Ferrari going slow. I think that's Super Bounty. Who's Benalla? No one. Somebody just gave up, I think. But as we're rounding the final turns here, Santu just picks up another time penalty. Hopefully it's not too much. But Santu, he's going to take the win here in Austria for his first win in OFR. I think is his first win. And then Leica jumps Random Series, Leica on the podium. Well done, sir. And Avi, he's gonna cross the line. And he's gonna cross the line right now, and behind him, Super Bounty. Oh man. What a race, gentlemen. And Extreme Kumquat is the next guy to cross. And now the final guy to cross the line will be Bono Bondavin. Bono, my tires are dead, Bondavin. And he crosses the line. And there we go. Santi has won. Driver of the day belongs to Avi. Well deserved from him. And I think that was Santi's first win, so can we get some hype in the chat for Santi? Like, holy moly, well deserved, my friend. Santi, if you're seeing this, congratulations on the victory. And Leica, what a comeback, man, after that massive accident at the start of the race. What a comeback. And Vilsec, good strong race from you as well. Leica, the only man on the track other than Benji and I think, or no, other than Male Human and the only driver who finished the race today that didn't have a penalty was the man in third. So what a race from everybody here today. I'm just gonna quickly check the race director. Yeah, Cam. I don't know what happened there with Cam. Like, I think he might have clipped Leica a bit. They were going wheel to wheel, but not even sure. But that was a really good race. Yeah. So then next week, or tune in later. I think it will be Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, if I'm correct, that we have our F2 division. So that will be Tuesday. Then I don't think there's anything else in the week. And then for back to F1, tune in Saturday for D1. I think the next race is Monaco. So we're gonna have ourselves a very interesting track. So everybody have a good night. Tune in later this week for F2, and then after that, tune into D1 and D2 on that Saturday. Everybody, have a good day, or have a good night. Stay safe, and stay awesome. Bob's your uncle out, and this has been OFR Division 4.